First Kings 3 verse 3, the Bible said, and Solomon loved God and walked in the statutes of David his father. He made sacrifices and he burned incenses in the high places. But a few chapters away, 1 Kings 11 verse 1, but King Solomon loved it's because of the wisdom that God gave Solomon wisdom that he prayed for, and the wisdom started to spread his fame way back to even Egypt. But the wisdom was no longer in alignment with God. So the Bible said, but King Solomon loved many strange women, to the point where he had 700 wives, 300 concubines, totaling, if my maths is right, 1,000 women. The same King Solomon that wrote Proverbs 18 verse 10, that says the name of the Lord is a strong tower, that the righteous run in and are safe, started experiencing failing desires. Preacher, what do you mean? In Ecclesiastes chapter 2 3 to verse 11, Solomon started to outline some of the things that he had, but he was still empty. He said, I built houses, I've dug myself pools, I've planted myself vineyard, I have men singers, I have chariots, I have servants to my disposal. And he was still searching, and while he had servants, he had over 1,000 women living in his palace. But as old age started to creep up, and the biceps and the triceps started to fade, and all the squats that the concubines used to do, they realized that it doesn't matter how many squatting they're doing anymore, the gluteus maximus just not staying up. The six-pack, that those abdominal muscles that were created for Solomon when he did his abdominals when he was young, and when the woman came to the palace, the first thing they would see was his six-pack printing out. Those six-pack, they're now dead. And he was now shut away in a little room, can't afford to tour his big palace anymore, and he was sitting there on his bed and looking back in the curtains of life, and old age clock started to tick. He realized he was going closer to his grave. He said, remember now thy Creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come, or the years draw nigh, when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them. If you read through Ecclesiastes chapter 12, a poetic illustration, young men and young women, of metaphors and similes was used by Solomon to express the state of old age. Not all of us will get old. Some of us will die before we get old. Hence the reason why Solomon said, remember now the Creator in the days of thy youth. So if you die before you get old, you die with God. And if you die when you get old, you die with God. was sitting down experiencing failing desires. Verse 3. The keepers of the house, which signifies arms, find no strength in them, they start to tremble. The legs which strength signify strong men can no longer take him places that he used to go. The grinders which signify his teeth, and there are no few. That beautiful smile that had the woman captivated. Now when he smiles, it's just one over there, and come everywhere. Those that look out the window started to darken. Sight start to get poor. Can't read the Bible anymore. So you got to draw for what is called recollective memory. And if you never had it when you were young, you can't recall on nothing. So Solomon, as he sat there pending, he's giving a cry to the younger generation. He said, listen, all that I've experienced is vanity.